Hello, and welcome back to Hunter Tune. Today we're going to be playing with Christian's car, the PVC single cam Civic, and we're going to see how much power PVC pipe can take, or make, I should say, and see how much boost,
all the way up.
see how much boost PVC pipe can handle. Because Christian has the Menards Special intercooler kit.
Oh yeah.
Did you go to Menards or Fleet Farm?
$30, half and half.
Okay.
You know.
So we got Fernco couplers here. PVC 90, straight PVC. Is this 2-inch PVC?
Yeah, it's all.
Do they sell 3-inch PVC?
No.
Oh,
Not here.
damn. Yeah, so we got a couple 90s. Got his intercooler down there, just an eBay one. And then we got couplers down here, 90s, all PVC pipe all around. So, yeah. We're going to see how much boost it can take and see how much power it can make.
This kit costs a total of probably about $30.
Okay. You're not trying to, you know, fucking win any car
I ain't
shows?
trying to break the bank over here.
All right. You're not trying to go to car shows or anything
At
like
the
that?
car meets, I get more looks than Biggie does.
Oh. But Biggie's the one that goes to all the car shows.
I don't go to all the car shows.
That smug look on his face. So, I've been having some issues with my boost gauge. Because it's eBay and I don't know if I can trust it, right?
Yeah.
So, I went to the good old Maynard's.
They got an air compressor gauge, goes up to 60 pounds.
Yeah. So now...
We'll see what the PVC can really take.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Because I trust that, my $4
Air compressor
air
gauge.
compressor gauge, than my $10 boost gauge.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes the eBay boost gauges are a little bit like, you know, they jump a little bit or they wiggle. That thing seemed pretty solid though.
This one, yeah.
Oh, all right. Sounds good.
It gets
Well,
there.
maybe we'll post a link in the description to Christian's new boost gauge.
Yeah.
$4.
$4.
I'm just kidding. We probably won't.
No, why? You got to do it. You said you were. Leave that in there.
All right. I'll leave it in, Christian. So we got Christian's car all strapped down on the dyno here, and yeah. So we're
Already
gonna.
laying some black marks.
Oh yeah. If you guys didn't watch the last video, be sure to go check it out. Mustang did lay some rubber on the dyno yesterday. That was quite fun. Quite fun. So yeah, we're gonna get the laptop set up in Christian's car, and then we're gonna pick up here in a little while. We kind of got to go over a couple things on his tune because his map sensor was leaking again, and he had a little bit leaky fuel injector. So.
Well, no, it wasn't my map sensor. It was that piece.
Oh yeah, he had a blow-off valve on this originally, and then he gutted the blow-off valve off because
It was leaking already. So then I took some 2-inch PVC and I cut a chunk out of it and slapped it on there with some PVC glue. And then wrapped it in HVAC tape, and finally the HVAC tape came out. So
yeah. So now he just glued a pipe in there and said, "Fuck the blow-off."
no blow off. Nah. It sounds.
Wow, what turbo is that?
That's a VS Racing 3071.
Yep, 3071 with the 48 AR exhaust housing, V-band, 3-inch downpipe, just an eBay cast log manifold, eBay EMUSA fucking wastegate,
No,
Speed
it's a
Daddy,
Speed Daddy.
Speed Daddy wastegate.
3-bar GM 3-bar map.
GM 3-bar map, Hunter tuned
injectors.
decaps, stock cam, Viterra bottom end.
Cheapest rods that you can
Yeah,
buy.
cheapest like $180 connecting rods in this thing. Viterra pistons, stock bore, ARP head studs.
ARP.
Yep, and that's about it. This turbo's went through some snow and a whole salt's worth of winter.
Oh yeah,
and
I drove this thing
it's
all winter.
fucking dialed. No
All
air
winter.
filter, no nothing. A lot of people yell at me, no air filter, no air filter. Well, this thing just keeps moving, keeps going. So you buy a Hunter Tune turbo off the website
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
because they're honestly quality as shit. They you can drive them through shit and they just keep going.
True. Oh, this also has the Amazon $150 clutch with the custom washer for my trans mount.
Oh yeah, it looks like a fucking. It's a pilot bearing on his motor mount down there. So that's awesome. Okay, well, anyways, we just set the timing. We did that with Chrome. On Chrome, you have to jump the 2 wires and shoot for 0 on the timing gun, and then shoot the crank for 12 on a single cam or 16, whatever. So we jumped the wires there. Did you unhook them?
No, not yet.
We got to unhook the wires and then hook up the ostrich, and we're going to get to going over his map. Do a couple pulls on low boost and kind of show you guys boost increments. So we're going to start on low boost, whatever. What is low boost? 10?
I think wastegate's 8.
8? Okay, so we'll start at 8 and then we'll slowly go up from there and kind of show you guys the gains. Alrighty guys, so we've been playing with Christian's car. We've got about 10 pulls on it now. We had a boost controller issue at first, so the boost was spiking up quite a bit.
10 pulls?
Yeah, we did like 40.
Whatever, we've done like 40 pulls on Christian's car. We've only filmed a few, but...
19.
Oh, 19 the dyno says. We've done 19 dyno pulls already, but... so we had a boost controller issue. What was the problem there, boys?
It's PVC pipe.
The boost controller problem.
Oh!
Christian can explain.
Yeah, so I put 2 springs in the boost controller.
In the manual Holman boost controller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I put 2 springs in there instead of just 1.
Yeah.
And they got stuck. So it wouldn't let it go anything less than what, 15?
No, like 30. Well, it was like 25 pounds because it was making some stink. Let's just say that. It was making 300 foot-pounds of torque.
I think the way you had
And
it,
I couldn't turn it down.
it didn't matter.
Because I'm like, I want to tune the graph up to that point to like make sure everything is nice and smooth. And then he fixed the boost controller and we got it all dialed in now, but we had some more issues with the boost piping. The PVC wasn't blowing off, but we had a coupler, not even a Fernco coupler fucking falling off.
Like an
it was an actual
turbo coupler.
Yeah. It's a little bit too big for the size pipe he has. So we wrapped some electrical tape around the edge of the pipe there to build a lip on it.
Yeah, and then we twisted it so it made like a bead like you would normally have on aluminum piping.
Yeah.
Yeah, Biggie did that.
Yeah.
And then
now it don't fucking move. It's mint. Dialed. Rather have something like this happen here though instead of at the track because...
At the track, on the road.
Yeah, this would have been a wasted track day, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely.
This whole car would have been a wasted track day. But now, since we have the dyno, we can do a lot of this stuff to prevent, you know, not having fun. So that's kind of what we're doing. This is the current boost level that is on, and we are making 254 horsepower, 232 foot-pounds of torque. On 15 pounds of boost here. So, looking really good so far. We're going to go up from here and see if we can crack that 300 mark. Maybe even go a little bit higher. We'll see. But we're making good gains. I know 10 pounds of boost, it made 202 and 250. It made 202 horsepower on 10 pounds, right?
Yeah.
8 to 10 pounds, it made 202. And 15 pounds, it made 254. So we're
untuned first pull of the day. Show them what that was.
Yeah, way too much boost.
360.
We made 360 the first pull of the day when it was untuned. Not untuned, but it was like 10 flat air
10
fuel.
Flat, yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna work up from here and we'll get some more pulls in here and
I don't think it would have mattered if you turned the boost controller all the way in or all the way out. That was the boost it was running.
Yeah, no matter what. So
we might have been just maxing the turbo up.
I have no idea.
3071, right?
No, because it had the boost cut.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back to it. All right, guys, I got you in the car now, and we're playing around with the map. We were good on air fuels until we got into higher boost regions, and that's exactly what Christian's car was doing before. It was good on low boost, and then when we got to high boost, it started going real rich because we didn't really tune for above, 20 pounds or so. So I did just pull 10%. The car is on about 18 to 20 pounds right now, and we just made, what did we make for horsepower? 280?
284.
280 on 20 pounds. With a 1020 air fuel. So this pass, I'm going to just pull fuel out of it, and I pulled 10% of fuel out of it to try to get around 11 to 11.5 air fuel, and see if we can crack maybe 300 horsepower on this boost level. I think that'd be a good goal. So yeah, we're gonna do a pass and we'll see what it does. I'm gonna set you guys on the center console here. Pull, I start to load the dyno. So I'm loading the dyno right now. I'll give it a blip of the throttle until I know where it's loaded, where it's happy. And then once I start doing the run, I unload it as it goes up, wherever it needs to be unloaded. That was a good pass, dude. That made fucking jam, I bet.
340. Not bad. Not bad.
Demonetized.
That was less than.
All right, guys. So 25 pounds of boost. We just made a super good pull.
Drop top. Smoking or cooking the hot pot. Look at fucking on your bitch shit.
We made like a bunch more boost that pull, and this thing just crammed out 370 horsepower, 314 pound-feet of torque. Look at that graph. So this was the 300 horsepower pull on 18. This was 25. So that is, the turbo is not out of steam yet.
That was a good catch.
Alright guys, so we just finished up on Christian's car. The PVC pipe did give us a little bit of problems just because the coupler had nothing to bite to, kind of thing. It's weird. Okay, so anyways, the PVC pipe did give us a little bit of problems at first because the couplers just really have nothing to grab onto. So what we did is we wrapped electrical tape around there. Michael got a little clip of because the first couple pulls we did, the pipe would literally, you could watch it just stretch right off of the pipe and then it would blow by the top of the pull. But we finally got all that sorted out. And another thing that is really kind of sucks with PVC pipe is it heat soaks really easily. So if we did a back-to-back run without letting it cool off for a few minutes, it would drop like 15, 20 horsepower.
You don't have an air intake temp sensor.
Correct.
I just realized that.
Yeah,
Well, we can't log it with the version of Chrome we have right now.
That's right
So.
there.
Oh yeah, and we don't have it hooked up into the piping, but that would be a cool experiment because I bet you this PVC pipe does heat soak very fast. So I did notice when we were doing pulls, I would lean out the mixture and retune it like within, not letting the car shut off and cool down for a while, and it would literally drop horsepower.
Like 15.
From leaning it out, just because of the heat soak.
Yeah.
That's like one thing we are learning with the dyno is heat soak is a big thing.
That power level exceeds that intercooler. Just saying.
Oh, absolutely.
Probably, yeah. Tiny intercooler. Turbo, I don't know if it's maxed quite yet, but the wastegate's maxed out because he only has an 8-pound spring and we're tripling it, being at 24 pounds. So usually you can only triple the wastegate spring on most setups, just like my hatch, just like Michael's car, just like all the cars really. You can only really triple the wastegate spring.
The dump tube doesn't.
Yeah, the dump tube isn't really efficient because it literally blows straight at the intercooler.
Hey,
so
man.
we got a hot air intake going on
man.
here. Still made 376 wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's
pretty
like
damn
your
good.
typical cold air intake.
Right.
Yeah.
Keep it all in the engine bay. Short ram.
Yep. So, other than a fucking couple ooh, wow. Other than a couple boost leaks, this thing did really well. I'm actually really surprised that this fucking thing still holds together.
Oh, yeah.
After all winter, it's been at
Just
a lot of
beating
boost.
Beating the piss out of it.
Yeah, max the shit, max the fuck out boost controller.
This right here describes your car.
Absolutely.
General
Just
fuckery
general
describes
fuckery.
Christian's car. But damn, I don't know. I knew it would probably make 300, but this turbo just keeps growing after 20 pounds.
Yeah.
Where a lot of the eBay turbos, they'll run out of steam at like 300. That's where my single cam went out. Back in the day, I had a single cam, same
silver
setup,
one?
same everything, green car.
No, the green one.
Yeah. The Sleeper Civic versus Evo on YouTube. That car made 300 torque, 300 horsepower, and it had an eBay 57. And those eBay 57s, they just run out of steam a lot faster than these VS Racing turbos. So this thing is still making power. I think this pass was like 23 pounds. We made 360. And then 25 pounds, we made 376. So
Like 25 on the ball bag.
yeah, 25 on the ball bag, he says. So you can see the difference in power here. This is the last run of the night that we did here. We did lean out the mixture. Obviously, it was like a 10.0 air fuel when he brought it in, and now it's 11.5. So we should be dialed in there.
Oh, look at that.
10 degrees of ignition
Look
timing.
at that, the crossover.
52, 52. A lot of people are giving me shit about that. They're like, oh my God, your dyno's not calibrated right because the fucking crossover is not right. And it's like, no, the dyno automatically does horsepower and torque, not synchronized.
Yeah.
So you have to synchronize horsepower and torque for the Y and X axis,
Y1, Y2.
or Y1 and Y2 axis here, because the Y and Y there, to get it to synchronize so the horsepower actually crosses where it's supposed to or whatever. So
It was
it's just
6 degrees hotter.
in the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 degrees hotter. But yeah, so like that's just I just fucking can't believe all this, guys. This is so awesome. Probably because the dyno's fucking leaking, putting humidity into the air.
It was less, I'm saying.
Yeah, it was less humid.
It got cold. Well, it was raining when we started.
Yeah.
Look at that. It all plays a factor.
So maybe Christian will up the boost a little later. We might try to touch 30 pounds at some point with this setup. He just needs to get a little bit bigger spring in the wastegate, or just put another spring in it.
Just put a T in the line.
That ain't gonna help the spring issue. Because the back pressure will open the spring. That's what the problem is. The exhaust back pressure will open the spring.
No, I plan on getting a crank and I'm gonna buy a big
Yeah,
crank.
it would make a little more power too if we could rev it a little higher, but this is still a Y8 crank.
I don't know about that though.
So we have to cut it off at 7,000, otherwise this thing's gonna hate life and it's gonna spin bearings.
It just carried
It would not-
out.
It would carry it farther.
Well, it'd fall farther and farther, but it would have power farther along, and you could get back in the power band.
Yeah.
It wouldn't actually make more power.
That
No,
takes some
probably not.
Snapchats, dog.
But anyways, this thing's doing really good, guys. We finally know what the PVC Civic makes.
With a stock head.
Yeah, with a stock cylinder head, built bottom end, and a one of these cast manifolds with a 3076. You're like getting close to out of injector, but not quite yet. We can make 400 on these injectors on the 85. Pretty easy. But yeah, so
We'll find
Minto
out
fucking
this
Pinto.
weekend.
What?
We'll find out.
What with your car?
This thing runs.
With this thing runs.
Yeah, it's gonna fucking snow though, dude. It was 70 degrees today,
No, it's supposed
and
to
it's
snow Wednesday.
I won't be able to.
Possibly supposed to get an inch
I won't be able to make it
in
in truck.
Texas.
I won't pass that.
yeah, you will. Yeah, you will.
Will I?
Yeah.
If that passes Texas.
Anyways, guys, thanks for watching the video. Have a great night and a better tomorrow, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks for all the support, and we'll see you later.
Goodbye.
Stoked.